Hey, it's Robin here. Thanks so much for coming to check out my video. I have been beating myself up lately because I have been really wanting to write to you, and for whatever reason, I can't seem to get myself to actually type out a message. But there's some things I really want to tell you about, and so here I am. If I can't write it, maybe I can say it. So I will actually get this message out to you. But what I want to let you know is one, I'm giving away 3 vibrators by Laya, actually by Fun Factory, the Laya II vibrators. And so you have a chance to win. And the time is running out. So I want to make sure that I let you know about that. So please, if you'd like to enter your name for a chance to win a Laya II vibrator made by Fun Factory. It's all good ingredients, conscious product, conscious company. I love that kind of stuff. I know you do too. They're very important to a lot of us. So yeah, if you'd like a chance to win, please do go to my website and register for a chance to win. I will give you the link in the email that I'm refusing to write, right? I'll give it there, I promise. And also, what else you might want to do? Well, one thing too about the vibrator, if not for you, if you have a teenage daughter, consider giving it to her. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a controversial or maybe a radical thought to give a teenager a vibrator, but you know, yeah. So that brings me to my next thing I want to talk about, because this is just a quick message and I don't want to go into like all of my thoughts around like why we should consider giving our teenage girls a vibrator. But what I will do is tell you about a masterclass that I am doing on Thursday the 19th. So that's coming up in like 3 days. I know, I'm sorry, I'm leaving it to the last minute. It takes me a while to get my shit together sometimes. I want to publicly thank my assistant, Obaya, who is my lifesaver. She helps me by sending out the emails to you every week so that you can hear about my radio shows. So thank goodness for her, because if it was up to me, the emails would never go out. So I'm so grateful for her. I'm so grateful. So anyway, yeah, so I want to tell you about the masterclass coming up in just a couple of days. And don't worry, if you can't attend live, no worries. I am going to record it. The replay will be available. So I will send that out as soon as that's ready. So, but what I want to talk about is, you may have noticed, if you've noticed the emails that have been coming out lately, the shows have been all about pleasure, and we've been talking about female pleasure in particular. And so now that we're wrapping up the whole series on it, what I want to do is make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to like see some of the things that we've been talking about. And I want to talk about like, how do we wake up these tissues? How do we use a vibrator? Like some of these more like hands-on how-to kind of things that we haven't actually gotten into in our conversations on the radio show. So anyway, so that's what's coming up. I want to just let you know. And probably the third thing I want to let you know about is that I'm going to be changing the format of the radio show. So I'm going to go off the live time slot on Voice America, which is 10 a.m. every Thursday. We have the live show, and then it goes on to replay, and you can catch the replay anytime. But what I've decided to do is I kind of want to slow the roll a little bit. I actually kind of want to work on some different projects, and having that weekly deadline and plus all the other stuff that I'm doing, it's a lot. And so what I want to do is focus on some different things. I have a couple books that I want to work on, a couple books for girls in particular. And one of the things I'm feeling really inspired to write about right now is, like, I have a couple of young people in my life who are approaching the point of, at some point they're going to be making the decision to have sex or not. And so I was thinking about like, when I was growing up, like I didn't have anybody to talk to. Like nobody told me some of the things that I should have been thinking about or could have been thinking about or talking about before having sex for the first time. And so right now what I'm really inspired to do is do an episode all about like the first time, am I ready to have sex? If I was a teenage girl and I was thinking about having sex for the first time, like what kinds of things would I might want to know? I may not know what to ask. So anyway, so it's kind of like Robin's big sister guide to the first time to have sex kind of thing. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking is I'd like to do some books, maybe do some different things. And so by releasing the weekly radio show, it not only saves me money, which is great because it was quite costly, but it also gives me the opportunity to work on some other projects, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to have, the podcast still. So we're going to be switching to podcast mode so I can put out shows whenever I feel inspired. And I'm going to try to, at least put one out every month or so just to kind of keep the whole thing active. And so maybe it'll be more just me having conversations about things I'm working on and topics that I'm interested in. Like, for example, this idea that I had to produce a show about, what you might want to think about if you're thinking about having sex for the first time. So anyway, lots of exciting things. If you haven't, go over to my website and check out the giveaway. Check out the pleasure series, the female pleasure series. I'll give you the link right to it so that you don't have to log in. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And thanks for being on my mailing list. I appreciate all of you and love to hear from you. So yeah, anyway, that's all for now. I have a workshop to prepare for, a masterclass. So I am preparing for the masterclass tonight. So I can't wait to see you on Thursday and share all of these good things. $27 to join, super cheap, and you get the replay. You can download it. It's yours to keep. So anyway, have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.